Shiva 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 Shiva
Your heart is the light of this world. It needs to just fully be seen. Bathe in the river of your being. You need not to be anything. Peace and love is your fragrance, but the flower no one can find. Your heart is the light of this world. It needs to just fully be seen. Om Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari Hari. Your heart is the light of this world. It needs to just fully be seen. Bathe in the river of your being. You need not to be anything. Peace and love is your fragrance, but the flower no one can find. Your heart is the light of this world. It needs to just fully be seen. Om Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari Hari. Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari 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 Om Hari Om Hari heart is the light of this world. It needs to just freely be seen. Anantaji, beloved Father Guruji. Anantaji, beloved Father Guruji. I bow at your lotus feet. I die at your lotus feet. My heart Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Anantaji, beloved Father Guruji. Anantaji, beloved Father Guruji. I bow at your lotus feet. I die at your lotus feet. My heart belongs to you. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai, Ananta ji ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, how sweet the sound that saved the soul, a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind and blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, so blind, but now I see. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, गुरु बंधु सखा, गुरु मातृ पिता, गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी कोटि प्रणाम। प्रियताम तुम्ही, प्राणनाथ तुम्ही, प्रियताम तुम्ही, हृदयनाथ तुम्ही। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही भक्ति हो, तुम्ही शक्ति हो, तुम्ही मुक्ति हो, मेरे सोम शिवा। तुम्ही मुक्ति हो, मेरे सोम शिवा। गुरु मातृ पिता, गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही प्रेरणा, तुम्ही साधना, तुम्ही आराधना, मेरे सोम शिवा। तुम्ही आराधना, मेरे सोम शिवा। गुरु मातृ पिता, गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही प्रेम हो, तुम्ही करुणा हो, तुम्ही प्रेम हो, तुम्ही करुणा हो, तुम्ही प्रेम हो, तुम्ही करुणा हो, तुम्ही मोक्ष हो, मेरे सोम शिवा। तुम्ही मोक्ष हो, मेरे सोम शिवा। गुरु मातृ पिता, गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम।
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Namaste, everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Muji Ji ki Jai. Welcome, welcome. I hope all of you had a very good weekend. I know some of you in Bangalore did. They went for the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations and they sang. Especially the ones who claimed that they You could never sing, pulling the mic closer and singing loudly, I'm sure. So if you're in the hangout, you know how to ask questions is to just unmute your mic when you feel it is appropriate. And on YouTube chat, you can post your questions there and we will look at them. It's coming up to say that there is never anything at all to be concerned about. Never anything at all. And concern is not helpful anyway. Because the truth is that I'm the pure witnessing of all which is appearing and disappearing. And ultimately, even being, what being does is not anybody's problem. What being does is being's problem. What God does is God's problem. So don't make it a personal problem. You get what I mean by that, isn't it? It's that we are saying that it is being which is associated, pretending to be a person, and being to coming to this point of freedom from all of these associations. So what does a person have to do? Nothing at all, because it doesn't exist. So anything which you take on personally just adds to the associations, does not reduce them. Ultimately, it is still arrogance. So if there's nothing to be concerned about, not even freedom, especially not freedom. Because there are many things that a person feels that it can do. The imagined voice of personhood can claim ownership over many things. But freedom is definitely not one of them. That's why many sages, when sometimes seekers come to them and say, I made it, I got it. It's so beautiful here, it's so good, I made it finally. What does the sage say? No, you're still here. This I is still here, which is claiming this. There's some slight freezing and slowing down. Just let me know if it becomes unmanageable, then we'll reconnect. So no concern about anything, especially freedom or any other plan, even practical things, even practical things. Because this practicality can be the opening that we give to our mind sometimes to enter. What kind of God would God be if he could not manage the practicality of our lives? But what I'm saying actually is even simpler than that. It's even simpler than that. So no need to make this even distinction between person and God, because it has never been that the person has truly done anything at all, because it has never existed at all. Always only been an idea. So we can never really say that I became a person. We can only say I pretended. So know that all that we were concerned about, none of it was a personal problem. And God has no problems. If God had problems, then you would have a problem. So if all that we want is God, then never presume the existence of anything apart from that. Even Yogi Ram Surat Kumar had a similar saying, I don't remember the exact words. Why do you presume the existence of something other than God?
Something like, if God is all you want, why do you accept the existence of anything?
If God is all that you want, why do you accept the existence of anything else? And then what happens? The mind will come and say, but what about my family? They don't get this. See, I'm getting it, but they are not understanding me. Already we have accepted the existence of a family which is separate from God, of others that are separate from God. If we say, we cannot truly actually say that I see myself as God, but how do I fix my family or fix my relationships or something? Because seeing must be pervasive, isn't it? It cannot be that I only see God, the existence of God is this body or something like that. You can only say I found God or I find God here and I do not find anything else. Any other presence we cannot testify to. So if we're going from appearance to presence, we go from appearance, what appears to be, to what is clearly seen, this is the entire so-called spiritual journey. Just to go from what is perceived apparently in this realm as an appearance to go to presence. That's why in our scriptures it is written that all that is coming and going is Maya, is the great illusion. Who is the witness of Maya? Who witnesses all that is coming and going? Who knows that it is coming and it is going? And if you can stay with this contemplation just for a little while, and not get distracted by the content of all that is coming and going, you will see that I am always here. In this entire play of duality, in joy and suffering, in waking and sleep, I remain and I witness. And I witness myself as the witness. I know that there is a witness here. And it has no phenomenal attributes. There is nothing that I can say about it. I cannot say it is an object. I cannot define the size and shape, the color. And yet, through the entire play, no matter what might be happening, I remain. Now, if we don't label anything which is appearing, coming and going, as me or mine, don't label anything which is coming and going as me or mine, because it is not true. It is just not true. This is what Guruji means when he says, who are you without your stories? If you don't label anything, if you don't interpret anything as me or mine, then what is left? And with the dropping of the labels, these labels, me and mine, then you will find that most labels are dropping. And you find yourself to be this unlabeled label one. I've gotten better at saying that word. Unlabelable. Unlabelable one. All that we are presuming ourselves to be is false. If it's a presumption, it is false. If it needs mental work, it is false. If it needs confirmation from the mind, it is false. If you have to think about who you are, then it is false. If you're waiting for a thought to confirm who you are, then it is false. If you're waiting for something to happen, then it is false. Being is getting used to the simplicity of this.
Something. She's like a jumble in my head, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
say, like, it's been bugging me for a while.
Okay. You can just say it whenever it starts bugging.
So on the weekend, it's this sense of just being tired. And it's like a fog in my brain. And most of the time I can't follow what you're saying. And the only time that any kind of contemplation is you're interacting directly with me. And then
During that
the
time.
rest of the time you are on the weekend when I was with them, couples came up and started to, like sharing with me and questioning me. I was tired. I said, I'm tired. I want to go and sleep. Like, no, just look into this.
Just notice.
And I could, because I feel the same. It was like something in my nerves was being, like, it became painful and the same thing was happening. And it felt like I was being cornered and, eventually said I have to go lie down. But it made me contemplate whether at the same time there's something that's restless. It's like there's a sense of pressure and restless, saying, I need to get this, but I'm too tired and I don't get it. And like, I'm running out of time. Maybe in 2 months.
You are? I don't know.
And yeah, so all of this is percolating, and when I'm out, when I'm out of satsang, there is this subtle like pressure, like, oh, I should be contemplating. Why isn't contemplation happening? Or even if I sit and start within seconds, like, it's just gone.
So then, how did that story end, by the way? So you were saying I'm too tired, and Kapil was saying no, let's look at this. Then
eventually Ranveer said, "Look, our body needs rest."
he came to your rescue.
And when I went and lay down, my foot was just vibrate like something that pushed so much. Like, just my whole body was just vibrating, and I got a sense of that now. So I was just thinking, like, I can't follow it. I understand every word, and I don't get it. And the more because I don't get it, the more something is physically starting to hurt.
So all of this that is happening, if you don't say me or mine, that is the crux of what I've been speaking so far. If you don't say it is me or mine, then what about it? Because the me we look for, we can't find. Therefore, mine is not a possibility at all. So if you don't say, this happened to me, this was happening, this happened in my past, all this me and mine is kept aside.
The sense is with this fog, I can't look.
Yes, even the fog is not mine. Who looks at the fog? There's a fog which is preventing me from looking seemingly outwards. I am saying look inwards and tell me who's looking at the fog. Is that also foggy?
Something is seeing the fog.
Something is seeing the fog. Yes.
It's like I'm in the fog.
Something is seeing that you are in the fog. Therefore, that which is seeing won't be you. If you're in the fog, then the seeing cannot be you.
I want to say I'm in the fog and surrounded by it.
Yes, so you're in the fog and surrounded by it, and somebody else is seeing it.
It's like the one in the fog is seeing that it's surrounded.
No, but the fog will be seen in front. How is it? Is it like there is fog everywhere, all around you? So keep this visual aside. The one that sees this, what is happening to that one? You have to keep the painter mind aside. Because if you go with the visuals, then it'll paint all kinds of stories.
I get the same feeling, like I'm cornered.
Yes, we want to corner you. It's important. Because it wants to come to a conclusion about where you are. I can never believe that conclusion, no matter how well the story is crafted or whatever. I cannot believe it, which is good. So when all that effort to create the story, it seems to be going to waste, then something is bound to get irritated or cornered. Or
Also, since I don't like say I don't see myself. Like,
you do see. We've crossed that bridge a few times. All that the mind is saying is just another thought. So let's keep that aside and see that that which witnesses all of this. He says, this happened to me, I was there, and then couple said this, and I was feeling cornered, and then when I lied down, then the body was vibrating, all of this. Who saw all of this? In the middle of the fog, this guy saw all of this. So, right now you are aware of the outer world. You're aware of this outer realm is being witnessed. Also, you're aware of whatever's going on inside. So, this awareness, where does it come from? What effort is keeping awareness alive? All of us can contemplate this. What effort am I making to keep awareness alive? How is awareness here? You're aware or no?
Again, I felt like I just lost it.
Yeah. It's okay. We're here now. So, well, I am aware now. Am I doing something to be aware? Is awareness a doing? It's not. And if it's not a doing, then how can it go away? If I was doing it like I was walking and then I can sit down, then if I was being aware, like working towards it, and then I turn it off, that doesn't happen. It doesn't go at all. The attention switches from place to place. Awareness is always here.
We have to do something to know that we are in awareness, to keep our attention.
Yeah, only the simple question, am I aware now?
He's there, but attention will go.
Attention can go. So prior to attention, you are. Isn't it? So because you are prior to attention, then even if attention goes anywhere, does awareness change? Is something happening to awareness? Or it's only the content which is changing?
Should we keep bringing our attention to it?
If it's fun for you, fine.
In seeing, there is no experiencing for me at this moment.
In seeing, there is no me.
So in seeing, there is no experiencing.
Seeing is experiencing in some sense. If you mean the phenomenal experiencing, even that is seeing. Well,
Right now, in seeing, there is no experience. Only seeing.
no, but you're hearing the words coming out of your mouth or no? You're hearing the response. That is experience. But emotions also can be experienced. See, suddenly now joy can come, or anger can come, anything can come. That will also be experienced. So, how do you mean experiencing?
Can hear you speak.
Exactly.
So the perception is there.
Yes.
But at this moment, because I'm not, because I can say I am.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's just, just being. It is. But yet, when I in the morning happened to hear Priya, she says nothing, and nothing. I mean, there's nothing. Priya is there, and everything is there.
Yeah.
But for me, it has not happened like that.
Yeah.
Me and that is not coming together.
It's a different way of expressing the same thing. So don't get confused by the words. You stay with whatever you are seeing. That is the most authentic. No words can come close to that. So now you see that I am aware that these words are being heard. Isn't it? That itself is experiencing. There is no experiencer that you can find. Or at best you can say that being that is here is experiencing all of this. You cannot find the personal experience.
I can't see the phenomenal world, only that world, inner world.
Can't see the phenomenal world.
When I close my eyes, that's the only time when at this moment, I can only see the scene that which is, and sound is.
Yes.
And nothing else is there at that time. It's only that. It's just that emptiness and silence, which only a close pointer, but we cannot describe that.
Yes.
Can't really describe as emptiness or
Yes.
silence.
Also. Yes.
But I can't see my.
Not see.
There's nothing else but that.
There is
Can't
nothing
see
else
there's
but
nothing
that.
else but that.
Yeah. Elaborate a little bit. There is nothing else which appears. Things can appear. So what will be seen is that because there is the appearance of objects, there's the appearance of the phenomenal world, doesn't mean that you become an object now. You still remain as that no thing.
Body is noticed, breath is noticed.
Yes. So all things can appear. Even imagination, memories, other objects, phenomenal energies can be seen, thoughts,
All can come and go.
all can come in, but nothing
But
happens to you.
no interest.
Yeah.
No interest to be established.
So you will not have an interest in something specific should come and something specific should not leave. Either way. Yeah. Yes. That means that we already picked up the thought that this should stay like this, or something should come, joy should come. Cannot fall into any of these traps without using the power of belief. So the mind says, I will never understand this.
I need to get it. I just don't get it.
And so I just don't get it because it will not get it.
Saying that my body's like burning. That feels and it's like spaced out.
So What if you were not able to say this is my body? It's because the sensations are experienced. So if Amba sitting next to you said that, oh, that is my body actually, because I can experience all the sensations that are happening over there. Say that I'm the claimant for this body also. How will you disprove her? She is also feeling all the sensations. Then
Must have a body to speak.
you must have a body to speak. What if it is Amba speaking through this body right now? Who is the I which is speaking through this body? Do you say I must have a body to speak? Okay. Who is this one who is speaking through this body? Is the same one lost in the fog somewhere? And suddenly it's so lucid that it's able to have a conversation. Actually, it's lost. Question came here. You see how ludicrous the mental imagery is. I'm just lost in the fog everywhere. The question came, who's speaking through his body? It's the same one. Suddenly it's so. Just stay here now. Don't go with anything else. Don't be quick to go with what it's saying because it'll say, oh, something should happen. So who's looking now? Don't try to go to the mind because it won't. It will only give you some frustration if you go to it.
Whatever is seeing everything.
Yeah, so who is that?
Say the whatever's here experiencing it.
And who sees that it is this that is experiencing everything that is seen? Who sees it? Yes. But you cannot deny that you know this or you are aware of this. Is the body aware of this? Is the mind aware of this? Is the thought aware of something? And yet you are aware. How can you say that I am aware? I say, no, you are not aware.
See, I'm aware of experience.
Yes, but off could be whatever. Off could be whatever. How can you say that I am aware of it? I'm aware of that. I'm aware I am here. How can you say you are aware? If I say you're not aware, even with all my credibility, will you believe? Because you just know this. Could be aware of anything. Could be aware of presence, could be aware of breathing, could be aware of external world. How do you know that there is something called awareness?
I don't have an answer.
Yes, yes. But you know that there is something called awareness. Yeah, you say, like the other day when we were saying, you say that I am aware of my thoughts. You're not smelling your thought. You say I am aware of. So you know that there is, just like smelling, there is something called being aware. What is this being aware? It's the same as knowing something, isn't it? Same as knowing something. But even with this, we can see that I am aware that there is a knowing of. I know that there is an awareness of. I know that there is a knowing of. Where is this awareness? Just seriously look. Where is this awareness? How far from you is it? When I say that I am aware of something, that automatically presumes the existence of awareness. Where is it? Here. You?
Here.
Yeah. What distance from you is awareness? Then don't paint a visual out of it. Would it be fair, at least to start with, to say that it is the closest thing possible to you? Closest. This is seen.
See, I am.
You can say it, it's okay. And
I'm aware.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're aware. Okay? Don't again go to the content. You're aware that it is happening. That means there is awareness here of, again, whatever the content might be. But just to be able to say that I am aware of it means that you know that there is something called awareness. In grammar, we had studied this. Do you remember if we had this word? Subject and participate, is it? Who knows grammar? Very quick to go to the second part of the sentence. If we just stay with the first part, subject and object. But what about the first part? When we say I am aware, it already is saying that I know that there is something called awareness. Because we can say I am walking, I am talking, all of this we know because there is something called walking, there is something called talking. When we say I am aware, it is not a phenomenal experience. Yes, yet we know it for sure. That which is aware, is that separate from awareness? Or would it be the same thing as saying awareness is aware? Okay, okay till I am aware. Yes? This one now, I, can we replace this I by awareness?
When I say I, it feels like I have a like center. She said,
Yes, so don't go with that feeling. So you say that when you replace this I, then I don't have any legs to stand on anymore. You know, suddenly what you're referring to. That's the whole. So open, a little openness is needed for this. Just to be willing to fall. Okay? Just to be willing to let that fear come. So when we, let's go back to where we were, we said that I am aware. This much is clear. The presence of awareness is here. This much is clear. Now I'm saying that if you were to say awareness itself is aware, so we replace the I with awareness, would it be right? Would it be wrong? What do we see? So whatever is coming after awareness of, just leave that aside. Just stay with this awareness itself. Stay with the root. Don't go to the branches. So I say I am aware. Is it the same or is it different from saying awareness is aware? But don't go with any awareness of and report the answer. Just say from your seeing itself how it is different. To say I am aware versus to say awareness is aware.
And say I am aware. There's some sense of some.
But this sense of is part of the content or not?
I don't know because I can't say.
You say that there is a sense of something, which means that there is an awareness of or the witnessing of something. A sense of individuality. Therefore, it is again something that you are aware of. So awareness is prior to that or no? The sense of a personal existence, isn't it? Hmm? It seems like that. And what if I was to say that this is another just part of the content? It's even a blurry part of the content, not even a clearly imagined one. Mhm. But there is awareness even of this, because in sleep state you cannot say, isn't it? Now you say that I'm aware that there is a sense of personal existence or individuality, which is here. But that is also you are aware of. The awareness must be before that.
So, right, it's hard to like the stuff in the body is catching my attention.
Yeah.
So let it.
Yes, no, but I didn't say resist it.
No.
So you don't have to fight it away. Let it also come. Let it also come. It's okay. There's awareness of pain in the body. So we can say, I am aware of the pain in my body. How would it not be right to say awareness is aware of the pain in the body? How is this I separate from awareness? Keep at the root. Don't go with any of the content, including any sense of feeling. What do I mean don't go with? I mean don't contemplate why that content is appearing or not appearing. Stay with who is aware of it.
When you say that I am aware, sense of the one who's been doing all this inquiry.
There is that one. There is that one who has been doing the inquiry. That is the I, you see.
Yeah, like the one who's seen all stuff.
So when we said I am aware, and we said how is it wrong to replace the I with awareness, then how is this one coming now?
I am here doing.
Okay, so this who's aware of this? I am. So go back to that. That's what I mean by stay with the root and don't go with the content. So it's okay. You can go back and forth a little bit like this. You say that it is the same one who's been doing the inquiry, who's been having all the pain, all the experiences. Then go again to the back and say, who's aware of this? That it is the same one. Is that who is this one? How is it this separate from awareness? And then again something will come and say, but this one who's had this story, but this one, who's aware of this? So keep pulling it back like this. Keep pulling it back like this and find out who's the root I. So something will come, visuals, thoughts, which will convince you that this, some story is the I, some body is the I, some feeling is the I. And say who is aware of that. So you cannot report on any content without being aware of it. Okay? So then you can say, I am aware. And then again the question is the same. Is it not awareness which is aware? Who is the I? You can see? Okay.
Spaced out and then I'm spaced out.
I am aware of being spaced out. If you're content with being spaced out, then you will not ask who's aware of being spaced out. If you're not content with being spaced out, then quickly you can ask who's aware of being spaced out. I am. This I is who. You only have to prove me wrong. I say that this I is awareness. So we made it super simple. So I've asked the question, I've given you the answer, and said, now tell me how it is not so. And don't put any pressure on yourself to get it, or am I getting it or not? I better get it now. No? I'm here, you're here, nothing is. It's just simple like this, because I know the mind can come and say, okay, this might be the moment, or this has to be the. Oh, forget about it. Nothing. You're just talking. You can still say, I am aware. So, I am saying that this I is awareness. Can you tell me that it is something else?
What answer
Yeah.
again? I'm aware of that.
And are you not aware that you are experiencing? This is awareness itself which is aware that experiencing is here. How does it prove a personal existence? Awareness is aware of experiencing. Okay. And how can you say I am experiencing? There's some sensation, something is felt. There must have been a time where nothing was felt, like sleep. Otherwise, you would not even notice. If it is always like this, then you would say, oh, I don't feel it. If there was always just sensation, you would say, it's like presence, isn't it? Because it's always there. You say, I don't feel it. Because we are always, this being is always present. Therefore we say, what are you talking about? I can't find the I am. It's like that. So then, because there is experiencing, means there is also the tasting earlier of the non-experiencing. There was no experience. Sleep and waking, sleep and waking. So the same one that is aware that there is experiencing now is the same one that is aware that there was no experience in their sleep. I was asleep and now I'm waking up. Is the fact that I am aware, is it a mental concept? No. So you can look. So if a thought came, no, I'm not aware, would you believe? No. Therefore, there's something deeper than what the mind is saying to see that I am aware.
It's not just a
It's not just a thought. And if no thought came, still it would be clear that I am aware. This is prior to thought. Irrespective of what the mind is saying, it is just aware. So then does it matter what the mind is saying about it? It doesn't matter. I'm saying that you are this awareness. So does it matter what the mind is saying about you? Now you have to keep clarifying and confirm to me that awareness is aware is different from I am aware. How is it different? You'd rather have this as homework. In the sense, something
now
says
enough.
now enough, and now I'll check on this. Yes, exactly.
Yes, I
It is instantaneous to check this. When we say I am aware, then who are we referring to? I am.
still seems different. I
Yes. I is what?
say it doesn't seem the same, but
And you can't say unless you can tell me why.
I am aware.
Imagine that if this was in your science exam You say the hypothesis has been given there. So this I am is awareness which is itself. Well, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it is different. How many marks you feel?
Say I am aware, still there's a sense of someone.
But whatever the sense of is, there is awareness of that. So I am aware of the sense of personality, I am aware of the sense of individuality, but I am aware is prior to that. This I is aware of the sense of whatever. Who is this I? Something. Pull it back again to the root. It's okay, you can say if it's not making sense or it's something you can say then. Because for me, it sounds very basic, so you have to tell me where it is confusing.
Confused, I don't know where.
Okay, so let's go together. So you say that I am contemplating the question, I am aware. Who is this I? Now he is saying that it is awareness itself that is aware. Now what do I see? I see that there is a sense of a person, but there is still an I who is aware of this sense of a person. Who is this I? With me? There's still an I which is aware of the sense of a person. Who is this I? And then again you can say, this is again the sense of the person which is aware. And who's aware of this one? Where does it get?
When I say I am aware,
Yeah.
like I am aware. There's no sense that
I.
there's anything
Yes.
prior.
Very good. So this I is who? That's all that we are asking. I'm saying it is awareness. You can say whatever. You might be right. We might have to stop Satsang. It's like Suchitra saying, she's still here. That one day you might actually discover that there is a person sitting over there. And okay, I've been wrong for 2 years. I'm so sorry. And bye bye. But let's not leave it in the middle. Let's either find this person or see whether it is awareness or not.
But when I say I am aware,
Yeah.
that sense of being some individual, that's I am aware. I don't know.
Yes, exactly my point. Yes, this I is awareness. You tell me who it is. So that which knows that awareness is here, how is it separate from awareness? You say, I am aware. Clear? I am aware. Therefore, you know that the presence of awareness is here. Awareness is here. I am aware means what? Awareness is here. No. Yes, let's look. How do you know that I am aware? why do you say I'm aware and I'm not I'm smelling?
I'm aware I'm smelling.
Yes, exactly. So I am aware. What is this aware?
It seems like there's an I, and awareness is also
Seen?
like
Okay, this is very good. There's an I, and
function.
awareness is also a function of this I. The function of this I. What other function does it have?
function.
Huh?
That.
Just that function of being aware. So therefore, are you on my side now? So that would mean that it is awareness itself. Huh?
Can I say something?
See?
When they tried that, I seems to be comfortable, familiar. When
I
try
see
to
it.
comfortable
Yes,
and
yes.
familiar, I don't know what it is, where it is, but it's comfortable and
Yeah,
familiar.
exactly.
And when I try to replace it with awareness,
Yeah.
it sort of feels unknown.
It feels like it is unknown. So this one that is comfortable, can you say something about this one? Anything?
I don't know what it is.
So you said when we say awareness, it becomes an unknown. But when I ask about the I also, you say I don't know.
I don't know what
That
it
also
is,
means
but
unknown.
it is comfortable. Not familiar and
To address ourselves as I is more comfortable.
yes.
But when checked as to who is this I, it is the same unknown. You see, the sense of unknown is the same. You see? Now, because the I has been referred to as many things, like Guruji says, it's a chameleon I, which can be used for the body, it can be used for our emotions, it can be used for our mind, and it can be used for being I am that I am. You see? And it can be used as the absolute awareness. You see? Because we have got used to referring to I as the various other things, now when the I itself is brought into question, then it can feel like something is shaky, shaky. But it's very good to get used to the shakiness. You see? So I'll give you a worldly example for this. Uh, I just again like on the weekend I started doing yoga again, and what happened is that those some of the poses they seem very simple, but when you get into them, the body starts shaking. Some of you have done yoga will notice that. Right? So, and many years ago, a yoga teacher told me that this shakiness is very good. Once you get used to it, then the stability will come. You see? But if you resist it, it is some new prana which is flowing, some new nerves which are opening out. The body is getting used to that. You see? So if you because the shakiness is happening, you don't do it, then that positive change which is happening in the body will not happen. In the same way, if you don't bring the I into question because it seems a little bit shaky, then we are not really getting to that openness about it. It still remains personal. You see?
Now I accept it.
Huh? Yes, yes.
I totally accept it.
Yes. So this sense of discomfort, we can, just like the yoga pose, we can get used to the shakiness and it will seem completely stable. So we must not fear this. This is very common. This thing, it can feel like I'm falling or I'm dying or any of this. In many exaggerated cases, it can be. I get reports like that. It feels like I'm just dying. But it's good to let it die like that in some sense.
So shall I totally change I to awareness?
You don't, because the sense is that is it a decision really, or do you see it as that? You see? It is. It doesn't matter what we are referring in the world as I, because we can say it doesn't matter. You can say I took a cab. I don't want you saying awareness is now directing consciousness. Consciousness is taking the cab. We don't have to do all of that. That is just when we are unsure, then we have to do these kind of things. Say I naturally is fine. But what do we see? That is important. Where are we now?
still a difference.
We say.
Say I am aware.
Yeah.
Awareness is aware.
You see a difference?
Sense.
Sense a difference means what? It
And she
feels.
say, yeah, when I say I am aware, somewhere I feel that I know what that is. Say,
Yeah.
awareness is aware.
So what do you know about the I? The I that is aware. What do you know about it? It's just that the term I has become comfortable,
I don't know.
but it's still the same unknown. In fact, awareness is a more tangible way to describe it than the I, because I is just a nothing. It tells you nothing.
The sense is that somehow it is the same I I've been talking about all my life. I.
Yeah, but now we've gone too much into the content. Because now the story of the I, everything is there. So when I say I am aware, it seems more, like she said, more comfortable. But when looked into who is this I, then it is just as uncomfortable. Isn't it? So I am saying that I've given you the answer. This I is awareness. So either you come up with a different answer and say no, it is the person, or you say that it is awareness, or you say something completely different. It's also okay. And I'm not interested in the answer. You know this. Okay? I'm interested in your checking this. That's all. Can you say how this I is not the same awareness that it is aware of? I am aware implies that awareness is here. Can you find the boundary between this I and awareness? Where does awareness stop? Don't go with any visual, just see for yourself. This is very important for all of you, especially those who are new to Satsang. Very quickly, the mind will paint some visual for you. It will paint white space or dark space. You see? But there is awareness even of this visual. So stay with that awareness. It's not phenomenal. It is not a picture. It is not a thought. It is not a feeling. It is not the body. All this is content which you are aware of. Stay with this awareness itself. Don't resist anything from coming, but don't give it your belief. And many times what can happen is that once you discover this for yourself, that I've always been this itself, then you can say, hey, even self-inquiry was not required, you see, because I've always been this. Is it? You can say, yes, even self-inquiry, I've always only been this, then why all this self-inquiry? Yeah? This is the game. This is the game of satsang. You see? I have no doubt that you're already this. You have believed yourself to be this fictional imaginary entity, and I have not found anything, well, not anything, maybe after Guru's grace, I have not found a more useful tool than the self inquiry to find out, to get rid of all the pretenses, all this energetic belief in something.
We're feeling I want to stop now.
Yes. And you are aware of this?
Yeah.
Because you are aware of this feeling that wants to stop. Because the mind is in big trouble. It's in big trouble. And he cannot help you today. He will not tell me to stop. Because this can come. This can come like this. I'm tired. All kinds of distractions can come. Tiredness can come. Sleep can come. Crying can come. Pain can come. Some perfect man can come. Anything can come right now to distract you away from this. But we will not change the question now. Because what will happen is that also after satsang, then something will come, but something which is more outward than this. Now we've come to the root of what we are speaking of. He said, I am aware, irrespective of what the mind says. Even if the mind says, I'm not aware, I am aware of that. You see? So I am aware is undeniable. Okay? Now we are saying, who is this I that is aware? Now Ananta is saying that this I is awareness itself. So I just have to stay with this and see. Is it work to see? It seems like work. But actually it's the most natural thing. How are you working at it?
I'm trying.
Yeah, so this trying also keep it aside. Just be natural, chill. Just chill. Just keep the trying also. Just be saying, who is I? I am aware. Trying will not get us there. This is effortless. I am aware. Who am I? Awareness is aware. There's the effort. It's very good because many of you might be feeling that this is some exercise, some mental exercise to do self-inquiry. It is not. And that's why you can come with these reports that I'm tired of the self-inquiry, I'm tired. That means it's just we're using some muscles we're not supposed to. Just to naturally check, I have no doubt that I am aware. Is it effort to see that I am aware? We're just saying also that it is awareness itself that is aware. All you have to do is if the answer emerges, which is different from this, then you say, no, there is a person here that is aware. Or come to this same conclusion that no, it is awareness itself. There is no person. There is no need for any effort. This is less effort than picking up a glass and drinking water. Less effort than 2 plus 2 equals 1.
But it seems like I say I am
Yeah.
awareness is like a function.
Yeah.
So I must be something different.
This is what the sentence applies. Now we are just checking what this I is and whether it is actually different. How will we check? How are we checking?
Should I ask you a question?
Yes.
When I
It's okay. Some water?
when I say awareness, I know I'm aware of my body, I'm aware of thoughts, I'm aware of feelings, and I'm also aware that I'm aware.
That you are aware. Very good.
Awareness.
Very good.
But there's a separateness and the unified thing. That I'm not aware.
Separateness? There is a separateness where?
No, I mean that awareness is not separate.
Awareness is not separate, yes.
Yeah, but I'm not aware of that it is not separate.
Oh, so you heard the concept that awareness is not separate and you don't see that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So when you say that I am aware of awareness, where is the separation seen?
Like I can see the objects.
Ah, okay. So there's two different things. So when we say that there's awareness of awareness, then it is one undivided self, isn't it? Now there's an appearance of this outer world. Without putting a label to something, can you separate something?
I mean, it's big all the time.
No, we can check now. So you see this outer world is around you. Don't label anything. And show me what is separate from what.
I feel different densities, textures, and colors.
Yes, yes. So all that is experience. But don't label it. It's touched. Label touched. Where's the separation?
They exist in the awareness.
Huh?
They exist. Different
All of
things.
this appearance is one appearance for awareness, or is it separate, separate, separate? In the appearance itself, there are different textures, tastes, all of that. But it's all in that one big whole, isn't it? Unless we put a label that this is separate from this is separate from this. You see? So it is not that the experience of the world will become uniform taste. The taste of duality will always be there. Joy and grief will always taste different. You see, but it's in that one big appearance, in that one big unified. That's what it means. Trying will not get you there.
I'm trying so good.
And you are aware even of this. To be aware, is it effort? So to check on this awareness, how can it be effort? If the being aware itself is effortless, then to be aware that awareness is here, how is that effort?
To take my attention away from.
No, leave attention also free. Let it go wherever it wants. Whatever content it is bringing, there is awareness that this is witnessed. There is awareness that this is seen. No need even to control attention.
Say, the attention go. I let the attention
Go.
to where
Yeah.
see, yes.
Yeah. So when we let attention go, then a new content seems to be appearing. And who's aware that there is the perceiving of this content? Does this I am aware part ever really go?
But I'm not aware. I'm aware when my attention is.
I'm not aware.
I'm aware when, say, if it fully goes into what's going on.
Yeah, so if it goes fully into the pain, you are aware that there is awareness of pain.
Only if I ask the question.
You will report it only when the question is asked. See, this is the difference. Just because you are not reporting it doesn't mean that somehow you become unaware of awareness. So just because you're not saying that I am aware of pain. Does it make you unaware of your pain? Still have awareness of pain is there. Awareness, this awareness does not go. So I am aware. Who is this I that is aware?
Father, can I come up?
You can come, my dear.
Thank you. It's so much coming up in these days, in these past days, and seemingly everything is coming up now, all at once, and all this is seen, and but not really about this. What is appearing gets so very subtle that at times it just seems that it cannot be seen. And this is seen too, also seen. And somehow what came up this morning was that if there wouldn't be a joy in this, all this what is coming up, it would not appear at all. And I could see that in the very subtle appearances that there was a love, a joy there to identify with it, and I lost the thread now, but there's this joy there, and in this, when it is seen, when it is truly seen, it's not possible to hold on to it anymore. It's just falling away in that very moment when it's seen. And before that, even in the very subtle appearance, the whole past is in there. The whole conditioning is in this very subtle thing. It's just so amazing to see that even in this, how it goes on with this play. I mean, I don't really don't know if I put it in the right words, but
Very good. So I want to say something.
Yes.
Came up when you were speaking, and for the mind, it'll just be very strong satsang to hear this. But the fact is that even our grief is for our entertainment. Whatever our joy is for our entertainment, and our sorrow is for our entertainment. You see, all that happens in this world, the best and the worst, are both for our entertainment. This entire Leela, you see. So, when we say that there is some joy in all that is appearing, it means there is some entertainment. There's no right word for this, you see. But there is something in all that is experienced, including it could be the deepest grief. There is something which is enjoying the taste of even grief. And that is why it appears. Because I truly feel that if there was no interest, no meaning in anything, then we would not wake up at all. This Leela would not appear at all.
Yes,
Still
that's,
appear. Yes.
it's exactly what is felt here. It's exactly that, and at the same time, there's something here which wants just to offer everything what is coming up, just to offer it up, and this is the most beautiful joy, to offer everything up. I cannot. This is what is going on here these days, and I'm so very grateful. I thank you so much that I can come up and just say these things. It's so in this coming up and in this speaking, this is the offering up. It's just this. And thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. Very good. I feel so happy when I hear the words coming through all of you these days. Because it is truly going from just a conceptual understanding to a living understanding. Because conceptually, we can agree or we can disagree about it being a Leela for entertainment or whatever. But when you start experiencing that all of this, everything which is appearing is part of this play, and it is coming with this feeling of meaning in this play, this feeling of joy in this play, then we can say things like this, which is to sit at the Master's feet, to offer it to the Sadguru in our heart. All of these things, you find there's so much joy which appears along with these. When we're not resisting anything at all, does not mean that we will be left away from those things which give us the greatest joy and the greatest love is experienced. Just because there is no interest in joy and love doesn't mean that these forces will start to move away from us or something like this. You will find that they are more present at your feet. There were some questions which I missed earlier, isn't it? Dina said, Ananta, can you comment on the self mixing with time and space? And then this one who isn't touched by any of this is time and space. Okay, jumping. All invisible conditioning, karma, or just part of the unknown. The self is always just the self. Awareness is always aware. And this never changes. This is prior to time and space. Now from within awareness, because all there is awareness, consciousness must be then made up of awareness itself. That's why my master says the dynamic aspect of you, the dynamic aspect of the self, is this being, this consciousness. And this appears in what we call waking state or dream state, the sense that I am. What was just I now becomes a I am. Sense of amness or beingness is there. And even this I am is prior to time and space. Although the experience is that as soon as I am is there is time and there is space. But no one can truly say that time and space came before I am. There was always this I am for whom time and space appear. So for you to play, this time and space, your toys, your primal toys, were created, are present. Within the realm of time and space, you can play all you like. Being can associate, as if it is part of this time and space, but it can never truly become. Never truly become part of this time and space. So therefore, like a well-run, getting some echo. So therefore, like a well-run amusement park, nothing can ever happen. Although all experience, joy will be experienced, fear on a roller coaster will be experienced, joy on a merry-go-round will be experienced, nausea will be experienced, laughter will be experienced. In this realm of time and space, all of this will be experienced. But nothing can touch the being, because time and space itself are just toys for being to play with. You see? So then, what do we call the mixing? The mixing means that it is just the being using the power of its belief to identify with that which is appearing in time and space as me or mine, picking up these identities, these identifications. You see? Nothing really happened, it's just an idea, just beliefs. So the mixing is this picking up of these beliefs, these identities. I am a woman, I am a daughter, I am a seeker, all of these identities. And in Satsang then, we call that the unmixing, where all these identities are seen to be not true, just ideas. Then you can find that nothing really happened to being. Therefore, the mixing and the unmixing are the imagined aspects of this Leela, of this entertainment, the bondage and the freedom, whereas nothing really happened. This,
It's like feel a little bit like I'm on a boat.
yeah, on a boat.
Yeah, like and it's totally distracted. You're distracted by it. And say I know that. It seems like it's
What do you mean? It seemed like I'm on a boat. It means what?
Like just visually, like
Something is shaking.
Yeah, like I looked like things are shaking, like the wall, like speaking. And part of me is like fully like I
Yeah.
don't like this, distracted by it. I know I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Part of me feels okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Because even through all of this, that I am aware part does not change. Even the boat, who is aware of it? The shaking of the room, who is aware of it?
But it's the same one who's distracted.
Is it? Who is aware of the distraction?
Like I feel like I am distracted and I'm saying I'm aware.
Feel like it's okay, but now we are looking. You see, to feel like we can say, I feel like I'm on Mars or something. It's okay. We can say anything. Now, when we look, what do we find? You say that there is a sense of distraction because obviously everything is shaking around me. The whole room is caving in or something like that. So then there is a sense of distraction between the attention is going. Who's aware attention is going here to there? It cannot be somebody else.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Who's saying I'm distracted?
Yeah. What?
Who's saying I'm distracted?
Who's saying I'm distracted? You are aware that these words are also coming out through this body? So that's why I'm saying that anytime we go to the content side of it, then it can be a big confusion. But no matter what is happening, whatever is being said, whatever attention is moving, whatever is happening in the room, this I am aware piece doesn't change. So now our inquiry is right at the root. Because this I am aware does not change. We're just finding out who is this I that is aware. That's why now all these things which I've been saying will come into perspective because very often I've said, let the entire world burn. What does it mean? Let whatever happened to the content, but this I am aware does not change. It's okay. Whatever sensation, feeling, emotion, whatever visually, whatever thought, all of this you are aware of. We just staying with this horse. We're not leaving this horse for any other horse. We're not leaving this well for any other well. We keep digging this one. Who is this I that is aware? And the mind will come with all I said already. It can be this kind of stuff. It can be all kinds of distractions. It can also be that I got it. To stop, it'll do anything. You say, okay, yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, awareness is aware. Okay, I got it. It'll say like that. So let anything happen to the world, let anything happen to the body, let any pain come, let any thought come, let any emotion come. And no effort. You see? Because the way of the mind is to figure it out through some mental gymnastics. That will not help. There can never be a point where you can truly say, I am not aware. So this contemplation cannot leave you unless you decide to leave it and go with something which is outside. You see, but I'm also saying that it's not, you don't have to like this now practice, I am aware. Effortlessly. Just check. Effortless self-inquiry.
Almost a sense is like something is trying. This is stuff that I absolutely hate.
Yeah.
It sense that something.
What, the room shaking?
Yeah, like something is trying to like.
You see, it's the best spiritual experience. Yeah, I sat in Satsang and everything is dissolving around me.
A few days ago she was saying.
No, she always said, I hate these psychedelics and pyrotechnics.
But she was mentioning that
Okay.
that she would like to have a spiritual experience.
Yeah? No, but that was different variety. This is what it looks like. Who can make it happen? If he decided just now, I want a room to start shaking, can you make it happen? Is it? Imagine what forces are now trying to prevent your inquiry. The mind is coming with full force. I say, okay, room, start shaking. It doesn't obey. Even if I use a full Sadguru voice. But for you, it's happening. Does it make any difference to this part of it? This I am aware part of it. We got you with this one.
A few minutes before I mentioned it to you, the difference was I suddenly was busy trying to make it stop. Like, so I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop.
Yeah.
And it seemed like I wasn't there. I don't know how to.
Even for you to report that, there must be awareness of it. There's no getting around this question. Oh, it seemed like there's nothing. You can say nothing to be aware of. The whole world vanished. But I am aware that there is nothing to be aware of. Nothing can take this away. And this is what the root of what we are talking about. I am aware. Am I aware now? I am aware. This I is aware of itself. Awareness aware of itself. And as I told you earlier also that I am willing to spend the rest of my life just talking about this. You see? If there's one who is open to just speaking at the root like this, then this is the only thing. The whole point of satsang is to bring you here, to be openly checking on this. Who is this I that is aware? And I know when you make reports about yourself, you say, but still, I've not got it, and things like this. But just to be able to check who is it that is aware, it's the rarest thing. The rarest thing. And don't undermine it. Because it implies a lot of things that the mind has been kept aside, all these strong, in your case, pains and sensations also are allowed to just come and go. Only then can the openness to check like this come. And now just stay with this. The room can be shaking, the world can, anything can seem to be happening. All kinds of experiences can come out of body, psychedelic, you name it, chakras, you name it. You just stay with this part. I am aware. Who is this I? If you're done with playing. If you're not done with playing, then enjoy this stuff. Then, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. These 2 months is new. This new thing I heard today. But then we will see. Is there anything in the content you still want to play with?
I asked myself the hospital
Yeah.
on Saturday,
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah.
I said,
How can this be a play?
no, your question came, are you still interested in anything? And as one thing was this was like the one I think
Satsang, yeah.
that was like had like juice.
And that is okay. Because to be attached to one who is unattached, then it is his job to get rid of this attachment.
But my question was, if someone appeared that all you're experiencing can stop now,
Yeah.
what would you just came and what is
Yeah.
this?
This is okay. See? So nothing else. Now whether the room is shaking is of interest to you?
Prefer not to.
Why? It's like a casual preference is okay. But are you miserable if it kept shaking? As you stay with this part, the first part, which is I am aware, then slowly you will find that you're just open to whatever the second part is, whatever content there might be. See, because you find only stability in this part, I am aware. You've been looking for stability in the content, but that you cannot find in any aspect of the content. This is how we are discovering openness, all these things that we are speaking about in Satsang. Then you find that because I am aware, as awareness itself, it does not matter to me what the content is, it is coming and going. Then this is openness automatically. You good, my dear? Petra has a question. She says, Father, I started feeling very uncomfortable in Satsang. Yes, join the club. Like I did not want to come anymore. So yesterday it came up strongly to ask who is the one wanting to run away and resisting. Now I cannot let go of this question anymore. Very. And I'm heavily burning and shaking all the time, but at the same time I feel so tired and foggy, like wanting to go to sleep. Yeah. Is it a contagion? Finish drinking. She's going to spit it out. Let's follow it still. Got it. All of this can come. All of this can come, and we can, as we're just realizing, I am aware. So the mind is very simple. As a concept, is very simple. I am aware. So what's the big deal? Isn't it? But as we see that I am this awareness itself. And the mind will come with all of its resistance. So you say, I don't want to come to satsang anymore. This feeling is coming. Okay, I'm dying. My head is exploding. The world is crazy. This fogginess thing. It's very good. I know sometimes the mind can get very upset when I say things like it's very good. But I want to tell you that all of this is very natural, this kind of resistance to come. Just what I want all of you to stop doing is saying that it is coming. You start saying that it is going. Just say it is going. So there, some resistance was there inside me, it's being released, it is going. Tiredness, fogginess, body shaking, it's all okay. Although this feeling that I am dying can come to many of you, I have not found a single one in so many years of hearing this that actually died because of the grace of Satsang. And even if it was, I feel no better place to die than in this self-inquiry in the presence of the Sadguru. Don't have this fear. Let anything happen. It's okay. So many have come to satsang and said, feels like my head is going to explode, my head is going to explode. So Guruji said, okay, I want to see one actually exploding. Can I see? Nothing will happen. As we stop fearing this fear, you find it was nothing. All that is happening is that we are giving up on the ideas we have had about ourselves. All the ideas. We're giving up on all the ideas of me and mine. Then what happens? Oh, body is shaking, body is shaking. Okay. How is it my problem? Cannot find the me. Head is exploding. Okay. Not my problem. all the tiredness, all of this is okay. Nothing is me or mine. And why is some of this happening actually? It is because we feel that my freedom is going to require some effort from me. I need to figure it out in my mind. I need to stop feeling some things. I need to have some experience. See, so on the chat you wrote to me also that I want to come all the way home. So what is this coming all the way home? It is only the discovery that I have, complete discovery that I have always only been home. So is there a way? It can seem like it. Will you come all the way is only the seeing that I was always only home. When you climb to the top of the mountain, you see that there was no mountain. Therefore, I have prescribed a simpler way for you. Because I know this constant climbing on some mountain can seem like it's such a pain. I say that instead of trying to come home, just simply refuse to leave home. Right now, you are home. Nobody can deny this. Nobody can deny this that right now you are home. In the now, in the here and now, you are home. And we are not going with projections of past and future. Not going with anything. The mind is saying, right now, you are free. Now, if you want to see God pretending to be bound, believe your next thought. You want to see God pretending to be a person, believe your next thought. So don't try to come home, just refuse to leave. It's the same thing actually, but this makes it seem easier, isn't it? Sometimes I feel to say just forget about freedom. Forget about it. If you're going to be so miserable through the rest of our lives just wanting this freedom thing, then better we just throw it away. What is the worth of this kind of freedom? It's only head explosions and tiredness and fogginess. Just forget it. You know why it happens like this? Because the ego loves drama. It loves its stories. It loves this, what's happening to me now. I used to say very often that the ego is a big drama queen. And if you believe the stories of the ego, then your life will become a soap opera. It will become.
Then can I ask you a question?
Yes, my dear.
What about when we see other people suffering? So how should we deal with that?
Okay, so other people are suffering. Then either something can come from within, an urge can come that how do I help them? Something, give them some food, some this thing, and the urge is coming. You follow that way. The mind can make a complex topic out of it, but if it's all a projection, then what about all that? We don't need to make it intellectual like that. All of us are home. Bye bye. That's all I need to say. If you don't believe that fake guru sitting inside your head, I don't need to say anything else. Yeah. Yeah. But what's happening even now for some of you is that, is it really? Are we home? Am I home? And you're waiting for that guy to respond. What do you think he's going to say? Yeah. Or maybe for him, easy for him to say. He doesn't have my life. This kind of stuff. Or even if it says yes, then tomorrow morning it's going to say you lost it. Mhm. So, in the words of George Michael, do you love the monkey or do you love me? You cannot have us both. You just cannot. You want your mind and me, just not going to be. Truly, if you had the choice to hear this voice whole day, to hear this voice whole day, or the voice in your head, what would you pick? You had no mind after this. And your own presence in your heart is there, speaking words accompanied by love and peace. To me, it sounds like a no choice. It sounds like a no-brainer. But the struggle only is that we want the stories from our mind and we want the guru in our heart. And you keep one chair over there, and both of us trying to squeeze in. And I know how this love story is going to end. And I'm in no rush. Aparna wanted to come. You can come again. There was a queue to come. Is there a queue to come?
No, Father.
No? Gurmeet
I
also
was the
wants to
first
come.
one to.
Okay, so after after Aparna, Gurmeet can come, or whoever was next in the queue.
I don't know what to say, Father. Since yesterday, there's so much releasing going on. Since yesterday, there's lots of releasing going on. Can you hear me, Father?
Yes, now I.
Um, I don't know what to say also. I hope you've seen my message on the ask also. I put the message also. I hope you read what I've written in the. Can you hear me, Father?
I heard that you put a message.
On the in the morning, I'm sure.
Oh yes, a heart on. Yeah.
Yeah, like even last night also I had very intense releasing, crying, and not sure what was going on. Even now, I mean, I had like a pain in my chest, like intense pain, even at the back also. I felt like I thought I had some acid reflux or something, but the pain was very intense actually. And today afternoon also it was just going on like this for no reason. I just sat there and I think literally for almost an hour and a half, just crying for no reason. I don't know. I don't know what I am. So I don't know, Father. If I don't know. I don't know anything, Father. But this strong sense of death is coming. Like I close my eyes, I can see that there is death coming. I don't know. Uh, I'm like tired of this now. I want to check with you. I don't know what I'm saying.
Whatever is, even death cannot take what you are away from you. Awareness is only just awareness. This is the untouched, unchanging one. Just for some time, keep your me, keep the I only as awareness. Don't call anything which is phenomenal the me. Huh? Then when you report what happened, then you will laugh at it. You say, oh, body was shaking, and then this was happening, and grief was coming, and the heart felt like this, and then death was coming. And it seems so amazing. Wow, death was coming. But you say death was coming to me, then it starts sounding horrific. But death was coming. Wow. And you did not even have to pay for this experience. Just coming on its own. No ticket also was needed. So when you don't label things as me or mine, then like I was saying earlier, you will find that all of this is like a dance which is happening in front of you. Sometimes the dance performance has a happy scene, sometimes it has a scary scene, sometimes it has all kinds of scenes will go on. But without labeling anything as me or mine, there is no trouble in this dance. Has anything ever happened to awareness? In our experience, nothing has ever happened to awareness. Therefore, whatever we are reporting must not be about awareness, isn't it? She's looking so upset with my answer. I've never seen her response.
I'm not able to handle it, Father. I still feel that intense tightness in my heart. Intense. I don't know what to do. I feel like jumping out of me from this body. I'm with this, Father. Please take me. Please take me with you.
Okay, it's okay. My dear, you send me your address on a message, a private message. I will send you something.
Address, Father.
Yeah, you send your postal address to me in a private message. I will mail something.
Okay, Father. Thank you.
Don't worry, it's all going to get lightened up. You see, sometimes in satsang, we come and we see at the end of the satsang, we feel very light. Initially, it can be that so many of these knots and so much energetically could be happening, and sometimes after some satsang, you find that it's so light. And again, then later maybe some energetic thing can happen inside. You start to feel like this. You see? But even through all of this play of energy, what you truly are remains untouched. And you don't have to worry about what is happening energetically. Even that satsang is taken care of. Don't worry about it.
I love you, Father. I love you so much. I've been crying so much. I'm done with this. I can't. I mean, whatever is happening is happening. It's too much to bear the pain. It's too much to bear today. I don't have words to say.
So much is stored up. So much has been stored up inside us. Some of us we've actually been through war. Some of us have actually been through real wars, and we've seen For some of us, our lives have been like wars. Even in the normal relationships and things like this have been like wars. And so much has been stored up, repressed and kept, resisted, fear, grief. So satsang becomes the place where all of this releases. And I know the mind will come and say, always say, but when is it going to stop? Isn't it? There's so much. Why doesn't it just stop? There's just. But the true prayer is for it not to stop. Whatever it is to just finish off, finish. Mhm. Over many years and maybe over many lifetimes, we have collected this. And in satsang, we are now finding that which is beyond life and death. We're finding ourselves to be that which is playing this game of life and death. So it is bound to be that all of this heavy baggage that we've carried over years and years will release. And grace also knows how much has to be released. Doesn't always come in one big burst, although for some it can be like that. Just know that you are in the hands of the Sadguru now. And allow all of this lifetimes of baggage, this heavy garbage bag that we have been carrying around with us, to now get emptied out. And may none of this be your problem anymore. May all of it be the Sadguru's problem.
This, this was the only prayer partner in the afternoon when I was crying. I just completely surrendered myself to whatever it was at that moment, and I completely, openly said it, take it away, anything, whatever it is. I mean, I don't know where I was, what was going on. I don't know. I couldn't see anything, Father. I literally couldn't see anything. I felt like I'm nowhere. I said, God, if you're really here, show me yourself. Make me feel you. You know? Although since yesterday it seemed that 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 everything is happening in this awareness. And I'm that awareness. It's not affecting me anyway. But today, when this crying thing came, the death feeling came, and I couldn't even ask you for the help also, Father, because it felt like it's asking you also is like clinging to something again. You know, it was just like a balloon in the open air, it's just floating. And I had no stand, but I had to, like a dissolving thing or shrinking thing, something like that. It felt that experience because suddenly you're left in the air. You don't know what to do. Like that was the feeling I had. So I just let it happen. When it was happening, I just let it happen. I didn't resist it. Okay, it's now. Okay, now let me. You finish it off now. That's it. You want to kill me? Kill me now. Okay, done. I'm ready for that. But but Even though I was crying or the crying was going on, I should say like this because this makes sense rather than saying it doesn't make sense anymore. When this crying thing was going on, there was something which was saying, okay, how much more am I going to cry? How much more I have to cry? Because it was tired. Almost an hour I was crying and crying and crying.
Don't cry.
Okay.
She said, good, don't cry. Still that it was not complete, I felt. So I had to come up and explain to your father and go through with this because this afternoon your smiling face kept on coming in front of me like this, just like flashes. I couldn't just ignore that thought. Your face was just coming like that. So that's when I realized you're nowhere, you're just in me. I don't know what to do, Father, but this is all you. Thank you so much.
Always right there with you. As your own presence. Even before anything else can appear, I am there. As you. Yes. It was enough an hour ago. You want to say something, my dear?
Hello, Father.
No, my love.
नमस्ते. अपर्णा जी की कंडीशन देख के मैं डर गई.
Very beautiful.
अब नहीं मेरी आवाज निकलनी.
It's nothing to be scared of. It's just pure grace. This releasing of all of this conditioning is very beautiful.
भगवान जी प्लीज ऐसी कंडीशन किसी की ना हो. मैं डर गई हूँ.
It only looks like from outside. Yeah, it's really beautiful inside. This release is happening. Many times it happens that outside we are crying, screaming, yelling, shouting. But inside just pure silence.
Yes, Father.
It doesn't even matter what is happening through the body because you really this untouched, unmoving one. Through all the grace of the Sadguru.
नहीं हो रही बात मुझसे. नहीं हो रही. कपिल सर है.
Okay.
हाँ जी.
It's so casual. I'm dying.
नहीं हो रही बात सर. हाँ.
Okay, tell us that Satsang is not just in the words. The presence is already doing whatever needs to be done. The words are just the sideshow. Satsang is not just in the words. बातों में
फादर कह रहे हैं कि सिर्फ वर्ड्स में सत्संग नहीं है और
presence itself आपकी आत्मा है.
फादर हमेशा आपके साथ हैं. ऐसा लगता है कि फादर बैंगलोर में हैं और वो आपके साथ हैं. बस इस बात को याद रखो.
This outer form, it's just an instrument to bring you to your inner Sadguru. The true Sadguru is always inside. ये जो भारी
ये जो मुझे लगता है ये बॉडी जो बैंगलोर में है, अनंता जी बैंगलोर में है, मुझसे दूर हैं, ऐसा सिर्फ लगता है. अनंता जी असली में आपके साथ ही हैं हमेशा. तो अगर वो आपके साथ हैं तो कुछ भी आपको कैसे कुछ बिगाड़ सकता है. कुछ भी आपको कुछ नहीं कर सकता अगर आप ये याद रखोगे कि वो आपके साथ है.
all my love to you, my dear. I'm always there.
Yes, Father. Thank you, Father.
Thank you, my dear.
Love.
You too.
Father, can I sing a Shabad?
Yes, yes.
पंजाबी में ही आता है मुझे. मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, जो किछ है सो तेरा, जो किछ है सो तेरा, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, जो किछ है सो तेरा, जो किछ है सो तेरा, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं, तेरा तुझको सौंपते क्या लागे मेरा, तेरा तुझको सौंपते क्या लागे मेरा, क्या लागे मेरा, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मन तन तेरा तन भी तेरा, केल करत बिच स्वामी मेरा, किते न बिसरे तू मेरा राखा, किते न बिसरे तू मेरा राखा, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, जो किछ है सो तेरा, जो किछ है सो तेरा, मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं, मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. जय जय शिव शंभो, जय जय शिव शंभो, जय जय शिव शंभो, जय जय शिव शंभो, महादेव शंभो, महादेव शंभो, महादेव शंभो, महादेव शंभो,
Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho, Jaya Jaya Shiva Shambho.
Thank you all so very much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Mujiji ki Jai.
Sakura Shri Ananta Ji ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Atma, my dear, for moderating today. So, you can turn the broadcast off now.